In too many donuts news.
No such motherfucking thing.
You know who's been really killing it these days is Dunkin'. Dunkin' Donuts.
Good?
It sounded like a person.
I think they came up with a new formula or whatever. Like their donuts to me used to be like Winchell's and all the regular donut mom and pop ones.
Yeah.
But then now
That's the coffee that we use at home. Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, vanilla?
Oh,
there's
same
something
here.
about their donuts. It's done changed on me.
Is it as good as Krispy Kreme's?
Oh, hell no.
No.
The Krispy Kreme donuts, those are from God.
Yeah, that's some witchcraft.
different.
Those are from God.
I could eat a whole box
donuts.
Yeah,
myself in like 30 minutes.
It's soaked in grease.
They're a gateway drug.
grease me up.
But Dunkin' Donuts has like it's like a lightness to it where it's like the opposite of a Krispy Kreme, where Krispy Kreme is
Lighter than
more-
Krispy Kreme?
It's opposite in the way that Krispy Kreme is more greasy, or like it's more oily, and then Dunkin's more like it's like almost baked. Like it's different. It's fluffy. It's different.
I don't know. I don't want all that. I want me a
Sponsorship?
deep fried donut. Also, y'all know how Krispy Kreme, great marketing tool. They had that sign that would light up when the donuts were hot. My mom and I would be driving home. She'd be leaving from somewhere, and we see that sign lit up. Yeah, we had to get them
That shit
donuts.
with hot coffee is really good.
Yeah.
God, emotional.
Because it's really sweet without it.
I gotta do a video.
Oh, this video, apparently this is not about Krispy Kreme. I'm sorry, I forgot, y'all.
This is submitted by Ants in My Pants.
Make me do the boogie dance.
Um,
In my pants and I make me do the boogie dance.
Obese cops are being sent to a special belly adjusting camp.
You know what?
That's good.
Thank you.
That's a good thing, right?
I want cops to catch me. Fuck that shit. Keep them fat. Are you insane? Like, I want them to be sick and deadly.
Oh, you don't want cops to catch you, got you.
That's crazy. They don't have weight and height regulations because even in the military there was
And height regulation?
yeah. So there's like your BMI. Like for how tall you are, you can only weigh a certain amount.
Oh, I
And
thought you
then-
meant like a weight regulation and then a height. Like you have to be certain height to.
Oh no,
be
it's like a BMI height and weight regulation in the military, and
Got
if your BMI was too high, you wouldn't be able to get promoted.
I mean, if
You have to be you have to be a certain way because you gotta be able to fit in a plane, fit in a tank, crawl in whatever.
Isn't that accurate or something?
It's not, but it's a starting point, and then so there's people that are bodybuilders, of course, so their BMI is way off because like their circumference so fucking huge, and their weight is big, but their waist is really small. So if they can still complete the physical fitness test at a very high level, then they get excused.
I wonder why
But
cops.
I feel like cops have the same.
I wonder why they don't. They've never had that.
Well, they do when you first start. There's like a fitness test. There's like
Yeah,
all
why
that.
don't they do that
The
every?
thing is, once you get in,
That's it.
yeah, depending on the department, I heard.
I don't think that's right though, because even
I mean-
drivers, we have to retake the driving test. Like, why can't cops retake a physical
They
test?
probably do, but it's probably easy as fuck.
I feel like they would have something that says like, you know, like a weight regulate. I mean, like Tinder, they got height and weight regulations. You know, the girls got height regulations, the men got
Tinder?
weight
What's
regulations. Yeah.
Tinder, the app, the
Yeah.
dating app.
You can't get on that app for more than 20 minutes without somebody asking, how tall are you? Like,
You mean the unofficial one?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay.
Height wouldn't matter to a guy, would it?
To a guy? Some guys.
As long as it's proportionate.
Yeah, I mean, most people on Tinder, like, I mean, I don't use it anymore, but most people on Tinder, they literally put their, like, stats.
Because I'm not looking at a fine ass girl, right? And let's say I was on Tinder, right? And this girl's fucking fine as fuck.
Yeah.
And then I see her and she's 5'1". I'm not gonna be like, ugh.
No, the problem is guys that are 5'7" and match, because a lot of girls that have trouble dating are like 5'9" or like 5'10" sometimes, and they don't like, they're like, oh, I don't know, like,
I know a girl has a height regulation for a boy, but I don't know if boys have that for a girl. Because if I,
There's some guys.
I'm sure
Yeah.
there are.
oh really?
Yeah, because they want to feel like dominant.
Imagine me, like, a lot of guys might be like, damn, she too tall. I can't deal with
I actually feel more dominant if they're taller than me.
You feel more dominant?
Yeah, because I'm
climb
like,
that mountain, that's
I got this monster. I fucking.
Hey, whoa, whoa! Oh my god! Whoa!
It's monster.
I'm in the room!
You know what's so fucked up about this dude? This fool literally wrapped an imaginary chain around the girl. He said, I got this monster.
Oh my god, he said table for two, please.
Can I have some food too, Joe? Yes, you can, monster.
I don't know. I don't ever pay attention to height because I feel 6'5", so I don't give a fuck. Everybody look little to me.
You do have a big personality, so I think confidence goes a long way. Because, you know, I mean, there's like Tim, our friend Tim, he's not a big dude,
He seems tall as fuck though.
but he does. Yeah, he feels like big in spirit, which you kind of forget how tall he is or how short he is.
Yeah. At work, I wear these 4.5-inch heels all the time, and they're very loud and like chunky because I want people to know when I'm coming. Like, I think I wore them when I went to do the podcast at your house, and then I was. and then like one day I came to work and I was wearing loafers, and somebody was like, "What the fuck?" Because I literally shrink by like 5 inches, but I don't notice. Like I literally don't notice. Like I feel like I'm 7 feet tall, so that's just that's.
But I think having height though, like half of the work is done, as far as the presence. Like if you're already a tall person, you could be shy, you could be whatever, but your presence is big because physically you're
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised because then there's also those people that stand like this just so that they can blend in.
They could look
Oh, yeah,
smaller.
you know
We
what?
know those people.
You're definitely true. I guess like I haven't seen too many shorter guys with a tall girl. I mean, you're not that far off though, so I don't really count you guys because you're actually really close. But like
Well, because Bart makes up for it in width.
so there's like 5.
Because if it was a skinnier guy the same size of Bart, it would stand out way more.
Oh yeah.
It was a skinnier guy. Same size as Bart. Got it. Yeah.
Because I'm thinking
Same height as Bart, but skinnier. Yeah.
Because I haven't seen like a 5 foot sick dude.
5 foot 6 dude, man.
5 foot sick dude. 5 foot sick dude.
What the fuck happened there, dude?
5 foot sick dude.
I said the 5 foot sick dude with a little tall girl, What the hell, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck happened there? What happened? Dude, I'm freaking out. But I haven't seen a 5 foot sick dude with like a 6 foot girl before.
I dated a 5 foot sick dude before.
Really?
Yeah. It was.
Dated tall women too.
There's some guys that are like super into that, but it's more of like a fetish kind of thing, like giant women. Like I stumbled on this weird subreddit and it was like, I want a woman to crush me with her body.
Oh, I've seen those.
One porno where there's a super small guy and this big tall woman, like Amazonian woman, is like cradling him.
Yeah.
They
That's
fuck,
weird.
Yeah.
and she fucks him.
I saw this one time where they were like in front of a staircase, and this dude, he was like,
I saw that
what was it? And she was like a tall Japanese woman.
Oh no, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. It was like and for something, it was like the stairs were there for scale because he was normal size, and she had to have been at least like 6'9" or something, and then she had like those like bangs that were like this, and she was looking at him like, I'm going to fuck you today, and like he was so down for it, That's that Freudian shit.
Like, who's that girl screaming in there? It's the guy and shit.
I feel like
That girl's getting murdered.
I feel like there's definitely two standards for guys. Guys would be like, the fuckable standard, and then the relationship standard, right? So when guys are looking, they might be like, ooh, I might want to touch her titties because they're massive, but then they don't want to date them.
Yeah, that's true.
That's funny.
So yeah, guys have that like curiosity for physical,
I think some girls have that too.
Yeah. Like, I wonder how big his dick is.
Or like Shaq and that girl, the one that he dated. What was her? She was like, the height difference was like.
That was so
His
wrong.
wife. That was his wife.
They got married?
His wife that he had with his kids is like half his size. She's like
I
5.
thought that was the girlfriend.
No.
No, yeah, the one that was on.
Look up
Flavor
Shaq's-
Flav.
But aren't all
there's-
women like that size next to Shaq?
True.
Yeah.
Unless he dates a
She
vault.
was really short. Like she was really small. The one I'm talking about.
Unless it's like Yao Ming and his wife, like they're both tall as fuck.
Dude, shout outs to Yao Ming and his English being fucking good, dude.
It's really good now?
Yeah, it's really good. Like you, like.
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
Let
sorry,
me bring
the-
it
the
back
donuts,
because we
the
still
don-
haven't even talked about this one.
Oh yeah.
This takes place in Thailand. There are about 200 policemen that are to participate in a 2-week program called the Belly Destruction Program.
Do they eat a lot of
As
donuts?
fuck out there?
Is the cops donut lovers out there too?
They've been eating too much mango
They
sticky
look like
rice.
Chief Wiggum.
I wouldn't be surprised. Every time I think of a
They're the
third,
obese policemen.
every time I think of a third world cop, I do think like
Why are they all bald?
fat as hell.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to hug all of them.
They look happy though.
Yeah, and they just look.
It's Buddha.
Wow.
That was me in Hawaii last year.
That's
Funny
true.
thing is, that's not overweight in America. In America, that's not overweight though.
Yeah.
That's most cops.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But in Thailand, they're considered obese.
I
like
can't
that.
believe that they're that big in Thailand.
I like
Yeah, so
that.
like in the 2-week program, some have
Soup and fucking pad thai, dude.
they've gone down about
what is it? Maybe like 40 pounds?
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Yeah.
I bet you they don't even give them food.
80 kilos down to 60. So what is that?
That's 20 kilos. That's 44 pounds. That's a lot of weight.
One shrimp every day.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
Only get one shrimp.
Sabati shrimp.
Damn, 40 pounds in how long?
2 weeks.
One strip.
2 weeks?
No, that's impossible.
They're
No,
saying
that's
it's a 2-week program.
impossible.
Oh, it's possible. It's very unhealthy.
2 weeks, 44
40?
pounds?
I don't think so.
44 pounds.
Unless they're fucking
No.
dehydrated.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like in Biggest Loser, they do that shit, which is terrible.
44 pounds.
That sounds.
In Biggest Loser, they would lose 60 pounds in a
They're
week.
saying that police stations nationwide will nominate 2 to 3 of their fattest cops to participate in this program at a time.
Is this just for entertainment for them?
Dude, if I was a cop and they came up to me during the time I was fat and they go, David, we're gonna nominate you, I'm like, but I'm not fat. So like, what do you mean? Like, no, you're fat. Like, no.
That's funny
Nominate
'cause-
somebody else.
You're like, this right here, this is all muscle.
What are you talking about? Who's who? You got it wrong.
There's cops in the States that are like 5 times some of those guys.
Oh yeah.
They look like they need a fucking electric wheelchair to catch people and shit. Like they look like they'll fucking take 10 hours to get out of the cop car.
Yeah, well, they're
You know what I'm
saying,
talking about? There's some fat fucking American cops.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't seen too many.
Really?
I mean, like, I always in the movies, like, or TV shows, stereotypically, the guy that's like not on the field is the big guy. So it just makes me think that, like, after their first day of not being on the field, they're like, Brenda, fire up the stove.
I think cops should be on a regular regimen of steroids.
I think
agree.
so too. I
Too angry.
No, but like the regulated one, not where they
I
could.
agree. That's a good idea.
Because it's essentially a super drug, right? To get you strong and fit and healed, but not like the way that people do it. I'm talking like the Russian Olympic way, where they just regulate it. They
But
check
you know,
your body.
a
and
lot of
stats.
cops these days don't even chase after the criminal, like on foot pursuit anymore.
They don't slide on the hood of the car anymore?
They just create a perimeter. They call the bird, and then they just have their backup come, and they use technology to catch them.
There are a lot of cops on steroids. I follow a bunch of cop IG guys, and a lot of them are like crazy jacked.